Speaking,
so
and, you know, we would be remiss if we do a whole episode and not mention the possibility of a new Kendrick album. What's coming out Friday, man? We got Corday coming out Friday. I think Joey Badass is releasing something, but it looked like a film.
long.
Um, do
I
you?
heard he had music coming too, so there might be some music attached.
It could be. Let me ask you this though: Super Bowl coming up. You know what I'm saying? NFL playoffs. We got a halftime show from Kendrick. Got a new Kendrick album coming. What you think?
Mike, I told you that the first playoff week goes by and we don't hear anything about him dropping a project. I'm gonna start sliding over into your corner about him not releasing a project around the Super Bowl. We literally have about what's today, Wednesday? We got 4 days to the first playoff game, sir. We will see what those commercials and those ads start looking like, and we will see if he doesn't pop up in the rotation and on the scene.
Do you feel it in the air though? Do you feel that there's a possibility for? I mean, just based on the climate right now, do you feel that Kendrick might drop a song in the next week or so?
I feel like we're getting an album before my dad's birthday. That's early March. So
Oh, so you think it could possibly be after the Super Bowl?
time frame, Mike, within the time frame, like if he's going to be on the stage at the Super Bowl, he hasn't released a project in 5 years now.
This is my thing, man. Like, if I'm
Yeah,
performing at
I'm
the
going
Super
to
Bowl,
hear something.
even
Like,
if I'm spitting just a 16 bar verse at the Super Bowl, I'm gonna give y'all 10 songs or something, man. Like, this is the biggest stage in the world. I gotta put something out. You're in your prime. You're not like Snoop, Dre, Mary, and all of them. You're really, you know who he is on this roster? He's Anthony Davis. No excuse. You're in your prime, bro.
you know, it would be nice if we wake up on Super Bowl Sunday to like a 12-track EP or a 12-track album, just like dropped out the middle of nowhere before the night of the performance. That would be nice. That would be his style.
I mean, really, man.
I wouldn't
Like,
be surprised. Don't be surprised if you just get a project, Mike. Do not be surprised if you wake up and get this project.
listen. I would be very surprised.
Because as soon as he just drops it, the word, Mike, just off the strength of it being so long, and the fact that when he left he was king, it's
Do
going
you
to
think
go.
it's gonna happen?
Huh?
Do you think it's gonna happen?
Yeah, Mike, I do actually think it's gonna happen. I think he coming. I
LP
think
says that Kendrick has to drop this year.
I think he coming. I just don't know how much it's gonna matter because Pusha, Gibbs, Conway, KD3 on the way. It's like, where do you fall in all of this now?
LP says that Kendrick has to drop this year. What if Kendrick doesn't drop this year? What does that do? What do you got? What are y'all gonna say if Kendrick doesn't drop in 2022?
I mean, and he already passed like the statute of limitation. He got to start over, right?
Well, we'll see what Kumo D thinks about it. I want to know though. Like,
What project is he on? Okay, so we have his first project before Section 80. That was the one that had "She Needs Me" on there. That was the song that really got me into him. Actually,
are
coincidentally,
you talking about overly dedicated?
overly dedicated. Yep, that was
Okay.
it.
Overly dedicated.
Overly,
Section 80. Good Kid, Mad City. To Pimp a Butterfly. Are we going to count Unmastered? I actually like some of the shit on there.
I like "The Love Will Get You High." Is this?
I like that shit actually. So I'll count that. It's a project. That's 5. And Damn
It's
being
not.
6.
It's not that good, but
It's
it's
not
got
that
some
good.
stuff in
Okay.
there.
I mean, it's kind of cut stuff,
Yeah,
unmastered,
it's
yada
got
yada. All
stuff.
right,
Yeah,
so he's 5 projects in. He's good enough right now where he can get an all-time ranking.
he is. It's just not going to be as high because we were kind of like expecting him to take it somewhere. And
Miss
other
Mo
people,
said we ain't waiting on Kendrick music like that.
you may not be, but watch it go. That's what I'm saying. Just off the weight, it's going to go. Because all of y'all that are saying, like, oh, I'm tired of waiting for Kendrick, I ain't going to check for it. As soon as it drops, you're checking for it. So is Mike. Mike been the main one talking, oh, it's too late.
I'm a
Mike don't
Kendrick
check the
fan.
projects to drop. And not because it's our job. Not because it's our job, Mike. You're going to check because you're going to want to know.
No, I'm a Kendrick fan. Of course I want to know. Like if
You
he
want to
dropped
know.
it tonight,
Yeah.
I'm
So stop
playing
saying
it.
so everybody, and we've been hard on him at times, I guess, in the minds of some people, but everybody need to stop acting like they don't really want to know. You know what I'm saying?
Mr.
Because now we're
Buck
at that
says
stage. And he's
Kendrick
like,
is.
stop acting like you don't want to know. I want to know, and I think he's coming.
Mr. Buck said Kendrick is done. He has reached his ceiling. What do you think about that? Is that legit?
I told you, Mike. This is a big telltale album. I felt. How about this, Mike? You remember the article that I wrote about Damn? Yeah. I said the next conversation about the next album at this rate is going to be if he's going to go into that highest of the high stratosphere. He's tampered with some of that.
Well, see, this is the thing. Even when Damn dropped, I was like, listen, man, when you look at his catalog, album for album, and what he's been able to do in his era, and just if you stack his 5 albums against anybody all time, he's 10, 15. And if you go off of skill alone, he can rap with anybody who ever did it, skill-wise, right? But see, I think for me, what the break has done, not only just the break in itself, just the timing of the break, the fact that he's done it during a time where hip-hop got competitive again. Really? It makes me really look at when he dropped albums, right? Like, I think Good Kid, Mad City is celebrating 10 years this year. But see, when you think about that, and we got a 5-year layoff, then okay, when was his era? 12 to 17?
Be like that sometime, Mike.
And then we start looking at who was really dominant from 12 to 17. Where were you at when Daytona dropped? Where were you at when Pray for Paris dropped? Where were you at when From a King to a God dropped? Have we heard him on a song with Benny the Butcher and Conway? Because if we talk about some of the greats and the all-time greats, Eminem included, I'll even throw Eminem in there. We've heard Eminem on records with the niggas that was popping at that time. We heard Kane on records with, with Cool G Rap and with Craig G. I mean, we heard it.
Hey, Mike. So, I mean, since
we heard Nas with Prodigy.
Right. Since he's been gone, these are the 5 best MCs in my opinion, and I want you to tell me how he gets in here. Nas, and this is my order too.
Okay.
And the only reason Pusha's lower is because we ain't heard nothing since Daytona. Nas, Conway, Gibbs, Pusha T, Benny. You think he's better than those 5 guys right now? Because I don't necessarily. And if he is, he's only better than maybe Benny, and I'm not even going to give him that.
Well, listen, I can only judge him on the Baby Kim records. And no, he's not.
He's not messing with Nas or Conway right now at all.
You heard him on those Baby Kim records?
It doesn't even matter. Yeah,
I'm just saying.
It don't matter.
Nah, ain't nobody right.
I know what I've been hearing Nas and Conway spit the last 2 years. That's what I know. Some of the best rap stuff you're gonna find from an MC. Gibbs has just been bananas. Mm-hmm. Pusha is a legend at this point. He is who he is. Benny has been posting, Mike, about Tana Talk 4. And every time he posts, the only people I see him at is Derringer and The Alchemist, which excites the fuck out of me.
People are making music, and it's like
that's what I want to hear. Like he has me excited for Tana Talk 4, just because he appears to be in that zone.
Leroy Green says Pusha T's overrated. Lex P says Kendrick smokes Gibbs. Let's be honest.
No, not right now. You heard Black Illuminati? You sure about that? Did you hear Scotty Beam last year? Are you sure about that? Did you hear Baby Shit? Are you sure about that? Did you hear Bandana? Did you hear him and Pusha T? Did you hear him standing next to Pusha T on Paul Olive on Bandana? That Pusha T might have had the verse of the year on that. Gibbs came off still.
Yo, you remember, what was that? When Ross dropped Port of Miami 2? Was it that? Where he did the Maybach music and then there was an unreleased Pusha T verse? That verse shook the internet up way more than the verses that were actually on there. Because somebody said Pusha T ain't dropped since 2018. Pusha T's been on a run, got married, had a kid, just lost his mom. Yeah.
He made Daytona.
It happens. He made Daytona, right? And
you
even
can't remember the
outside
last
of that,
time he gave out a bad verse, Mike. It's literally
I was just about to say that.
Upon years since I even heard a verse that wasn't stellar. It's been years.
He's actually been active on other people's shit too, and we can't say the same for Kendrick. I mean, really, I don't even know what Kendrick sounds like right now. Kendrick could come forth with a whole new voice. Who knows? I ain't heard from Kendrick at all. Like, his whole voice could have changed. Who knows? I mean, he was on that Baby Kim, man. But let me ask y'all in the chat before we get out of here. Were y'all really impressed by his feature on the Baby Kim records?
I be taking stuff like that, like target practice, like shooting baskets. I don't be trying to weigh too much into it because it seemed like he was shooting target practice. It didn't seem like he was going for his. That didn't sound like the guy that was going for his. So I kind of treated it like
You know what it sounded like to me? It sounded like Eminem on EPMD 2. It sounded like a very long verse, trying a whole lot of animated stuff, and bells and whistles, tricks and schemes. Like, yo, man, just come with the bars, man. And we know Kendrick could do that.
Yeah, we do.
Because what was that? It was the Black Lip Bastard remix. It was like, damn, how did that shit start? Black Lip Bastard, show me your password.
I don't remember that one. Remind me, touch me up.
What did he say? Hold. It'll kill me, man. But he killed that shit, man. He was like, check inside my parking garage and see a collage of every person I despise since the moment I turned 5. Calculate my steps and strategically took my time. Even falling off, I land on the ass of Nicki Minaj. Like, just rhyme, man. You can do that shit, man. All this, like, all that stuff, man. We don't need that. I'm not afraid stuff, man. We don't need that, Kendrick. You better than that.
You should.
So what we might try to do on Friday, if the Corday music ain't enough, we might hook up with the homies over at Rap Roundtable, and we might do a mock versus of Jay and Nas. Our team is taking Nas, and they're taking Jay, because they said that Jay would beat Nas in the verses, and we think the other way around. So we're just going to put the songs together, and we're going to let the people decide, but we're working out the logistics of that now. But that might be what we do Friday.
Mike, quick question for you. Because you and I are probably about to collaborate on this list.
Right.
If you could only pick one song from the Lost Tapes to play for this versus, what would be the one that you would play?
Do-Rags is the first thing that popped in my head.
Okay, so I think Do-Rags is the best song, and arguably, Do-Rags is one of his 20 best songs, Mike, but this is what I mean about it. I'm playing Blaze of 50, though.
Okay. I'm fine with that. You know, a part of me was going to say No Ideas Original, too, because
I thought about No Ideas Original, too, because that's Nasty Nas on there, too. You know, what's better protection, God or guns? Good question. That's a hard one. That's Nasty Nas. Yeah.
I don't know.
I'm going to Blaze of 50 because you only got a minute, right? Right. Blaze of 50, sit back in the drop top of Zora Bentley. Right.
This chicken made Bobby divorce Whitney. Brazilian Candy from Miami.
Masseuse wedding ring on, loving Celine Dion, hate rap.
Tell me what she get cake at. She's a part-time dancer, part-time romancer. I remember downloading that shit from Napster, like before the Lost Tapes. I think, it was early. Aging myself here.
Just comes in and hits it and smashes it so hard that if you cut that at a minute, it's like, ooh, that's what I'm talking about. He's got stuff like that, and you can leave stuff like Do-Rags off.
Yeah. I think we should put Blaze of 50 on our list over Do-Rags. But again, we're not giving our full list because I know they watching and stuff.
Yeah.
We did tell them, yo, you can't really do that Jiggy J shit. It might not play well against Nas.
Because I'm a Blaze of 50.
Yeah. We'll see. Yeah. Again, if they listen to one of our previous shows, they know which J record they should play. And this is, should be fun, though.
We'll see what they do with it. I'm excited.
I'm looking forward to it, too. I'm going to go ahead and set this up and see if we could possibly do it on Friday. If not, we'll work it out. We'll definitely let the people know. We appreciate y'all. Make sure you go ahead and subscribe to According to Hip Hop on YouTube. Hit the bell icon so you do know when we go live. And we appreciate the super chats and the cash apps and all that. And yeah, if you want to get the hoodie, let me put this hoodie on the screen real quick. We got a couple of designs going on right now, man. This is the white version. We also have the black version. And yeah, we could put y'all up on the links or whatnot. I think the link should be in the description bar. But yeah, if y'all want to rep According to Hip Hop where you at, we really appreciate all the support that y'all giving, man. Like, y'all really giving it to these writers, man, and keeping a lot of people out here honest, as you should.
We outside. We outside. What up?